Hey guys, Eka here.
I'm Nadia. Welcome to Taipei.
So we're from Bike Riding Tales and we are now at the Taipei Cycle Show 23. We were previously here at 2017 and 2019 as well. And this is our first time back after the pandemic, so super excited. We're gonna go take a look around and we'll come back and give a report of our favorites.
Let's go. Okay, so every single Taipei Cycle, they will always have the DNI awards, which are given to best designs. For this particular year, there's one that was very interesting. Let's go check it out. This is one of my favorites because we use disc brakes. It is an adjustable through axle.
Alright, we've been seeing this on quite a lot of show bikes here. This is a Black Tech. Tubeless ready, 28mm, so everyone's going wide, obviously for comfort and also aerodynamic speed with wide tires. This is actually from Trigon and looks pretty cool. Oh, we'll go find them if you have time, but just wanted to show you guys that, you know, this is a pretty nice design. They got the award.
So we're at the Big Kahuna. This is what everybody is coming here to see. They've got a prominent space right here in the middle of 4th floor. Let's go check it out.
It makes it possible to control the shift.
Alright, so we're here at the SRAM booth. Everyone's geeking out over the new SRAM Eagle transmission, and here's why. It's super beefy, and if you notice, it completely does away with the derailleur hanger altogether. But before I talk about that, let's talk about this. This is what they call the magic wheel. So it has the outer teeth here are actually independent of the inner spoke. So if you get like a rock or something gets stuck there, like a twig or a branch, these the teeth here, the outer ring, will continue to operate. So nothing's gonna snap. So if you're looking at this part, this one's pretty cool because it just basically clamps straight onto the dropout. So you've got the design of the RD clamping the dropout, and it's very easy to adjust. Does away with the adjustment screws and all of that, so it is super simple to install and set up. And apparently it's pretty tough. I've been seeing people like basically stand on it, like smacking it and all of that, so it makes me think maybe I might need a frame for this. Maybe. We've got the Deda Gera handlebar shape. This one's the carbon one, and the integrated stuff that continues to be a trend, but this is the one that's pretty cool. So you have, there we go, this port over here that allows you to run the cables in, and it basically goes through the integrated stem, comes out there and into the headset, so you can basically keep all your cables hidden.
Hi ho, welcome to the Elementi stand. Now today we are going to introduce also our new series of gravel forks. We have two versions. The first one is more for bikepacking. His name is Gera Curvy. You can say the shape, the curvy shape of, in this case. A viable as accessory also is a rake for bags in order to split the position of your bag in front and avoid the match between the knee and the bag. So very good solution we have just introduced. Beside the Gera Curvy, so more bikepacking, we have a version more similar to gravel racing. His name is Gera ADG. Both are viable at the end of this month in our stock.
All right.
This is great.
Thank you.
I feel like this was made for me.
Ah, okay. So beside we have introduced just a collaboration with Son Dynamo Hubs. So we can propose also our forks for gravel with this Dynamo Hub that allow to have the light in front and then beside the bike.
cable routing, and also for the use of dynamo lights. Check it out! Finally got this for car mount, and yeah, dynamo light ready.
Alright, so Ritchey fan, as usual. So this is the new Ascent. Love the color. That's the 50th anniversary. Photos and videos just don't do it justice. That needs to be out in the sunlight for you to really, really see the color. And I love these new bars. These are the Corralitos. I love the fact that they're really shallow, really wide. There's like what, 52 mils of the reach, and then I think it's like what, 67 drop.
Like
So
reach 52 and drop 67.5.
67.5 drop. So very nice transition from the hood area to the drops. And I mean, I don't even have to like reposition my entire back or hips. It just does that.
But actually, like this 67.5 is like kind of like a fake drop. It's actually shallower because if you take the line, center line from here, it actually even makes it even shorter. Yeah.
That's
so
cool.
I think we're actually talking about 40 millimeters of effective drops.
That's amazing.
This is a mountain bar in disguise.
Yeah, it is mountain bar in disguise, exactly. This will be really fun. I mean, I've got an Outback breakaway that is dying to try this at some point. Right now I've got the Venture Max running on it, so this might be a nice experiment for the
Next bike?
No, I mean like same unless the next bike is a blue one over there. That's the new color.
come to Taipei Cycle without having a look at Merida. They're one of the bigger Taiwanese brands right here. And as you can see, e-bikes are here to stay.
So we've got a cargo e-bike, very nice utilitarian for commuting. And you've got the EMTB as well. Looks pretty slick.
This is an interesting one.
This one is an e-adventure bike.
This is an e-adventure bike
I mean, it's got TV
with a rear rack.
and fenders.
With a rear rack and fenders. So you're not the only crazy person to use fenders. Ha 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 ha. Hey, adventure bike.
Alright, we're at the giant booth. You can't visit Taipei Cycle Show without visiting the other giant. So the trend of internal routing and integrated stuff all continues. So really nice clean stack here. No cables coming out at all. Everything is just internal and integrated. So we're seeing a lot more of these designs on a lot of the new bikes that are being made. And check out that finish.
One of our favorite brands, Quoc, and this is the man himself. What can you tell us?
Oh no, that's not ready until the 12th of April. Sorry, it's this one. I picked up the wrong one. There you go. This is what we're famous for. #1 gravel shoes. Check it out, GT2.
Good stuff.
Beautiful, lightweight, on and off the bike function, all day comfort.
And it is.
But I also want this one, so I don't know what to do.
Sand. Really nice with white socks or black sock can work as well. Get them muddy, they look even better.
Muddy.
And if you do like gravel, you should also pair it with a slide, something you can slap on the back of your backpack or your saddlebags, on and off the bike comfort, you know, between showers, before race, after race, to the shops. There we go.
Right
A bit
on.
more trending than your kind of like bathroom slide, so you can go out dancing this if you want.
Love it.
Cool.
Love the new colors.
Thank you very much. Well, summer's coming your way, just have to wait until the 12th.
April 12th. Got it. April 12th, people. Wait for the new stuff coming out. Alright, the Shimano booth.
Let's go check out the Shimano booth. So you obviously have all of the Dera A's, the Ultegra, the 12 speeds. Let's see what other small things they have on there that people should take notice. Let's go.
New shoes from Shimano too.
These are pretty nice. They're quite light, so definitely for gravel races, but I can imagine that these are quite comfortable as well. It's a knit upper, single boa dial. Obviously I said SPD, so you're seeing a lot more of these lately for the gravel market. And yeah, sole's pretty stiff, but man, I mean, just look at how much comfort and light the fabric is. You're definitely seeing a lot more commuter style shoes these days. These are ones from Shimano, new designs, and SPD with boa dials, but they look like sneakers. Alright, we're at the Japan Pavilion, and here's one of my favorite products, Growtac. These are the equal brakes. These are the ones that I currently am using. This is the post-mount version, and there's also a display, an interactive display of all of the different styles. You've got hydro levers here just so that you can basically, you know, feel it. And then you've got the mechanical one, which is theirs, which actually has a very, very nice brake feel. And then this is your generic run-of-the-mill mechanical brakes. So the Growtacs have that very nice modulation, very nice brake feel, it's very soft, and then it ramps up quite nicely. So I do love these. Alright, another one from Growtac. This is a prototype of a shift lever that does friction mode, shaped like a Campagnolo lever. You've got the thumb shift as well, and also very clever, multiple operations. You have more than one cable port here, so you can actually run more than one operation. And when did you say that this is gonna hit the market? Maybe end of the year?
Yeah, end of the year.
Maybe end of the year?
Maybe end of the year.
This is one of the most clever mechanical levers that we've seen that basically take a lot of controls, and you can do 9-speed, 10-speed, 11-speed. And my favorite is still the friction mode. You can basically pair it with pretty much anything.
Very nice.
SRAM, Campagnolo, 8-speed or 11-speed, 12-speed.
Oh, this one, the design is like almost like Campagnolo.
Yes, we like the ergonomics of Campagnolo. So,
The 52 speed. You want to take a look? There you go.
That's quite pretty.
It is very pretty.
Oh, chunky.
It's a commuter pedal.
So this is Easy Superior.
Yep. So this is going to be the newer Panaracer. Very light. Oh, very comfortable. Road tires ain't dead, but 32 is the new 25.
I think so.
Yeah.
Here's one thing that I wanted to point out. For all you road people, the Gravel Kings are taking center stage at the Panaracer's booth. What does that tell you?
All right, so we've got the for the cyclocross fans out there and for muddier gravel days
Hey, Malaysian Touring.
or Malaysian touring, pick one. But these are only available in 700C sizes. But check out the side knobs and the profile there. But if anyone is interested, these come in 3 sizes, all, there we go, 33, 35, 38. So they're meant to be fast for muddy conditions. Alright, so we're at another fan favorite booth. So we are at WTB, who make tires and rims, and just looking at the selection of rims that they have over here. Yeah, it looks like the internal width average is now pretty much about 25. There's still, I still spotted some 23mm internal rims every now and then, but on average it's about 25. There's been a lot more 30 now, so the trend of going wide is definitely here to stay. Plenty of wide tires. I see a lot of brand new 700C tires that are really wide. I wish there were more 27.5 or 650B tire choices. Those seem to be limited. The market is basically focused on 700 right now, but you know, if you're using 700C tires, plenty of choices. I'm still on the hunt for more 650 choices, but you know what? I love my challenge tires right now, so I'll stick with those. But if you're looking at WTV and you're looking at a variety of different types, they've got quite a ton.
Right, so continuing with the tire trend that we're seeing at the other booths as well, you are not seeing a lot of the road variety because they've sort of been lumped in together with the gravel tires as well. We also have e-bikes touring, MTB and eMTB, and then there's really just a few road tires. So it's interesting to see the trend. There's still a huge focus on adventure cycling, touring, cargo bikes, and e-bikes as well. So interesting to note where the industry is going. Next, here we are.
So it looks like you've got a lot more integrated designs. If you actually come at the back, it's a lot more obvious. So a lot more clever designs, a lot more ports where you're doing a lot of internal cable routing. So here's one style. So we'll go take a look at a few other manufacturers where the design of integrated cabling and all of that is becoming a lot more prominent. If you're talking about custom frame building, here's the Ioclin frame. So this is actually one of the premier Taiwanese custom frame builders, and you can see it nicely spec'd here. And check out the wheels. These were the ones that we were looking at the Design Awards booth. They're beautiful, and the frame too.
We're at the Topeak Booth, and we have spotted another new addition. It's a
Clip-on fenders. So it looks like I'm not the only one that really loves fenders. Everyone loves fenders, and that's the other trend that we're seeing. Fenders everywhere. So here's a new product from Topeak. So this is the Tetrafender. Looks on pretty like that. And then you've got the one at the rear. So this one's actually meant for bikes with much bigger tires. But as you can see, it's a pretty solid product.
So there's not a lot compared to the last time we were here, but bikepacking still features pretty prominently from the last edition of Taipei Cycle. You've got this entire setup right here with a completely different line of products.
Yeah, this one uses the saddle pack. Actually has a wishbone system here. Hooks onto your saddle rails. So you got a little bit of metal, adds stability, so you're just pulling it on and off. It mounts through there. And you can also integrate your water bottles. Yeah, there.
It is also a holster and dry bag system, which is pretty good. Kind of chunky though.
Rack and fender together. So this basically clips onto your stays. So that's pretty clever. You basically get the whole thing. You just like clip on the whole system. You've got the rear rack, you've got the fender, and you've got the integrated rack bag as well. So really great for commuters, rainy days. You just want to stick it on your bike on those rainy days, or days that you need to carry your cargo. And on the days that you want to go light, you just take them off.
Durable, stylish, of course.
I make the wood bike.
Wood bike?
Yeah, this is all wood. All the bike is made by wood, pure wood.
Ah,
And you can see this bike. Why I put this one? Because I want to reduce the weight. Reduce the weight, so I use the carbon tube inside. Outside is the wood. So carbon tube is around 1.5 millimeter, thickness 1.5. Outside the wood is around 3 millimeter. So 3 millimeter wood, if you crash it, it will broken.
Right.
But if you put the carbon, even it's a very thin one, but it will be very stronger because due to the circle. So they can separate, they can share the power. So this is will be very stronger. And when you touch it, when you take it, this is very light one.
It's not bad, actually, for it is a very nice design.
For the environment, so this is plywood. Just for the construction, for the furniture, this is a very popular wood. And this is a man-made. But it's very stronger. Yeah, so this is an eco-friendly.
They're like, you know, starting to chase us out right now because Taipei Cycle ends at 6 o'clock every day.
Yeah, we've had a pretty good time. We managed to go to all of the booths that we wanted to go to, made some really good personal connections, and really hungry right now. Need some coffee, but we had a really great time. And if you liked the video and you found the information we put together useful, please like and subscribe. And as always, thank you so much. And we've got a lot of content from our Taiwan tour that we also need to put together. So also stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned for that because the Taiwan tour is coming up next.
Thanks, guys.